Hello, I'm back, and so the last time I left off, we needed one more gear to open this box, and I know where the last gear is. I probably should have went ahead and gotten it before going down here just for the sake of time, but I forgot to do that. Yeah, I'm good at planning. I'm good at keeping time schedules. I'm good at doing what I say I'm gonna do, because there's nothing in that one. I knew there was nothing in that one. Why did I go in that? Okay, so the last gear is up here. Boop, boop, boop. So how is everybody doing? I hope you're all doing well. I'm doing great, I guess. Not really. I'm doing fine. It's not this... I don't know what I'm doing. Why do I do these things? I don't know what I'm doing. Okay. I'm so unprepared for this. Okay, so what you need to do is go here. You can see this one's missing, and this one's not. So if you look back here, you see it.
I can't quite reach.
Okay, so if you try to reach again, Nancy's gonna fall. Ah! Okay. But seriously, to get that one, you have to take the one with the gum on it and stick it. Which is really gross, because like when you think about it, I just thought about this. Like that gum, this theater probably hasn't been open in like years. Like before this Vanishing Destiny premiere, nobody has been in here for quite some time. Whose gum is this? Why is it still freshly wet? Wet enough to be sticky? Because dry gum's not sticky. And if it is wet, but it's not fresh, did Nancy, like, I don't want to think about it. That's too gross. I don't want to know, Nancy. I'm going to talk to Joseph. Because we haven't asked him about, like, suspecty things yet. Hey, dude.
What did the police say?
Standard procedure says I'm on my own for the next 24 hours.
Standard procedure.
They seem to think it might be a prank.
But this theater's going to be torn down in 3 days. Did you tell them that?
Yeah, they don't care.
They say it's unlikely that the kidnapper would keep her in the building.
Well, I checked all the outside doors, and they're locked up tight. Only folks who've been in the theater all day are Brady and Simone, you and Maya, Nicholas Falcone, and myself.
Are you counting yourself
Are you,
as
sir?
a suspect?
I was up here in the projector room, sound testing for the premiere. But I'd be disappointed in your detective work if you didn't put me through the ringer like a regular suspect.
I guess.
Simone
Really?
Mueller is the only person I haven't been able to talk to yet.
Well, they sure grow 'em ornery out there in California, don't they?
Yeah. Let's see.
Maybe it's something in the water. Is she really all that tough?
She's a little intense. Probably a showbiz thing, but I don't guess anything in LA has prepared her for the likes of Nancy Drew.
Exactly. I guess we could ask him this.
Doesn't this theater life of yours count as a showbiz thing?
This life? Gosh, no. I enjoy playing movies for folks, but showbiz, that's something else. Now, what's your plan of attack?
Operation Bust-A-Kidnapper.
Operation Bust-A-Kidnapper is about to begin. Where can I get an insider's guide to all of the secret passages in this place?
Try calling county administration. The records division keeps that type of stuff. I bet a blueprint would show secret passages that even I've never found. Ask for the original plans, not the ones from the 56 remodel.
When was the theater built?
Completed in 1925. The vision of one J.J. Thompson. Anyway, I've spent the last 40-something years finding my way around this place, so let me know if I can help.
Thanks, Joseph.
Don't let the turkeys get you down.
I don't know what that means. What does that mean? Turkeys. I don't know. So we need... I thought I heard something, but maybe I didn't. We need a number to county administration. We don't have it. If you look in here... Boop, 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 you can see on the wall there are a list of numbers, and plus we know the numbers. So we're plating, that's here. Police department, garbage pickup, media services. See, we don't have the number 2 county administration, whatever that is. It's over. I remember it's over here on a pamphlet, but he's in the way.
Nancy, what's the 411?
So we're gonna talk to him. Maybe he'll leave.
Come on, Nancy. That's vintage slang. You know, the 411, the deal, the lowdown.
Tell me about your relationship with the police.
All I know is they like to dig through my garbage and follow my van. Does this face say America's Most Wanted to you?
So,
Well.
humans against the destruction of illustrious theaters. Tell me about it.
Very-
This theater's a spotted owl. It's a humpback whale. It's endangered. Illustrious buildings testify to our finest human hours. They should be celebrated, not bulldozed to make way for cardboard megaplexes. Need I say more?
Aw.
Do you know what they plan to build on this spot after the theater is gone?
Oh, it's very hush-hush. The name of the building firm is Wave of the Future, and the owner is some B. Thompson, descendant of J.J. Thompson, but he's never available for comment. Fishy, right? $10 says B stands for baloney.
That would be kind of strange. I mean, what kind of parents would name their kids Baloney? Or whatever.
I'm asking everyone.
Heard
where
worse
were
names.
you when the kidnapping happened?
I was outside, harnessing public outrage. Ask anyone.
Harnessing
Catch you
public
later.
outrage.
Power.
But even if he was, and the alibi could be proven, you know, he's got there's a bunch of other people in this administration, or organization would probably be a better word, that could have done his dirty work for him. You know? I'm not saying he is it, but I'm not saying that he's completely ruled out either. Okay, so let's see if we can talk to her, because we're
Your
here.
stage name? I'm thinking Samantha Quick. You love it, right?
No.
I'm asking everyone. Where were you when the kidnapping happened?
Oh, please, Nancy. I was on the phone, doing business. But if I'm ever hard-pressed for entertainment, I'm sure kidnapping would be a real hoot.
Joseph says the building was probably locked when the kidnapping happened.
Such a smart
and that the
aleck.
kidnapper had to be someone who was inside the theater. Care to comment?
Why don't you tell that little gray troll that I think he did it, just to keep himself from dying of boredom in this old dump. That's my comment.
She's so mean.
How long have you been Brady's agent?
I discovered him on an electric spring morning 6 years ago. He was working the original Coney Dog stand on Sunset Boulevard. It was pure luck. I was craving an all-beef Frank at 7 a.m. He's been the jewel in my crown ever since.
Wow.
I think your phone's about to ring.
Bye now.
Okay, bye. I'm gonna go put this gear in. I think that's what we need to do to really progress. I'm trying to turn. No. There. Do. Down in the basement once again. Do. Don't have to solve puzzles anymore. They're already automatically solved, so we don't have to worry about that. This gear in. Turn it. We get a black key and a note, which says, "Dear Mr. Houdini, congratulations on your latest unbelievable feat. Never have I seen the crowd at the Royal Palladium so enthralled by a performer. Stupendous! Honestly, I was assured that the watery grave was inescapable, even for a master such as yourself. Really, if I had had any notion of risking my money, I might not have offered so grandiose a reward. After all, what man is made of money? Isn't that right, Mr. Houdini? My point is, well, I must admit that my cash flow is a little tight at the moment. More specifically, I do not have $50,000 available to give to you at this time. The theater's young, but bound for glory, I'm sure you'll agree, and my bank account is still recovering from the building expenses. I'm sure you understand, sir. However, this letter is an announcement of a golden opportunity, Mr. Houdini, not one of gloomy regret. In lieu of cash, and in accordance with my lawyer's counsel, I am prepared to offer you a reward far more valuable than cash. I would like to make you my business partner by transferring 50% ownership of the Royal Palladium Theater in your name. Just think of it. Together we can make the Royal Palladium the foremost venue in the world for magic. Stupendous! Certainly a man as brilliant and worldly as yourself will recognize this is an irresistible offer and realize that there is no need to squabble over the petty details of your reward or invite the press to make a mountain out of a molehill in this affair. Please sign below and return this document to me if you agree to proceed with the transfer of 50% ownership of the theater into your name. In doing so, you will also be agreeing not to sue me or publicly defame my name. A detailed contract will follow. Stupendous! I am looking forward to a mutually rewarding relationship with you, Mr. Houdini. Sincerely, J.J. Thompson. And there's their signatures. So basically, the watery grave thing we saw the newspaper clipping about in the hallway, basically Houdini completed the trick, or whatever, and J.J. Thompson didn't have the $50,000. So instead, he offered Houdini 50% ownership of the theater, which means that J.J. Thompson no longer owned all of the theater, which means that this B. Thompson that inherited it no longer does not own all of the theater. And wherever Houdini's half went, that person could possibly stop this demolition.
Any news?
But let's talk to Brady.
Where were you when the kidnapping happened?
Me? You think I kidnapped Maya and then breezed in here just 4 minutes later? Where would I hide her? In my back pocket?
Yes. I don't know.
Just answer the question, Prince Charmstrong.
Charmstrong?
I picked that
I
up.
meant to click the other one. Dang it!
Well, I was late getting back from a haircut. This is hard for me. I think my hairline might be receding. It's miserable. Simone's gonna go through the roof.
Talk to you later, Brady.
Bye.
Aw, you poor thing. Losing your hair. Okay, so I think we can share this news with people. That's the only thing I can do. I think, yeah.
What's up? Can't talk long. Gotta check on my people.
Yeah, this is
What's
it.
your attachment to saving this theater? You seem so personally invested.
Politics is personal, but with this place, it's ultra personal. My grandma, Louisa Falcone, designed the molds for all the insane plasterwork that you see in this lobby and in the auditorium.
Aw.
Wow, I can see why you would hate to let it be destroyed. After all, this artwork is her legacy.
True, but there's more. I guess the architect-owner guy, J.J. Thompson, ran out of cash before the building was done. He never paid my grandma dime one, and then he denied that she had ever done the work in the first place.
Aw.
Didn't she fight it?
Yeah, she was the artist type, not a deal maker. I guess she'd never signed any contractual stuff with JJ, and she didn't have the resources to sue him or any of that. So I guess she just had to let it go.
I wonder why Thompson would cheat her like that.
Here's the kicker. After JJ sharked her on this 2-year project, she was broke. And then the Great Depression hit. She could never afford to work as an artist again.
Aw.
What did she
That's
do
sad.
instead?
Louisa, Mother Serenity Falcone, she just kept on trucking in true Falcone style. Died at 97 without a bitter bone in her body. I think she had a happy life, but this theater holds the last artwork she ever did. Don't you see, Nancy? Saving this place is not just for history, it's for justice.
She should at least get credit for her work.
My family has been trying for years, but there doesn't seem to be anything on record that links her to this place. Nancy, could you do me a favor?
I think I know what you're going to ask.
While you're searching, could you just keep your eye out?
If I run across the name Louisa Falcone or anything else that might help, you'll be the first to know.
You're cooler than I thought, Nancy.
I try to play it down.
Okay, so we probably should have had that conversation before we found the contract, but now we need to tell him about the
How about
contract.
search?
I found some of JJ's personal documents inside a secret panel in the basement.
Well, don't just stand there. Start breaking it down.
It seems your grandmother isn't the only one JJ Thompson tried to bamboozle.
Yeah, and?
JJ put up a big reward for this Houdini challenge. He must have thought the escape was impossible, but Houdini did it. And JJ didn't have the reward money.
What does this have to do with the ownership of the theater?
From what I can tell, JJ had to give Harry Houdini 50% of the theater as the reward.
Ha! Serves that swindler JJ right. Nancy, do you realize what this means?
Enlighten me.
If Thompson didn't own the whole place, then whoever inherited it from Thompson doesn't legally own the whole place either.
Someone in Houdini's family may be able to call this demolition off.
We've got to find out what happened to his half of the ownership. You keep looking for Maya. I've got a laptop out in my van. I'll get online and do some research. Check back soon.
Every time he mentions his van, he goes, "It's my van."
Catch you later.
Fight the power.
Okay, so he's leaving. We're gonna go over here, pick up a pamphlet, and it's got the number 2. It's here somewhere. Maybe it's not this pamphlet, maybe it's the other pamphlet. Yeah. County Administration.
314-555-3309.
Okay, well, that's a good place to stop. We're going to continue next time. Bye!